Hey guys. As you can tell by myself today, it's a little scary and I feel lonely. Just kidding. Well, actually, no, I do feel lonely. Obviously, Tandrina is not with me. I'm here by myself today. She had some life obligations come up, but as you guys know, you have to stay informed. So, my name is Talia. This is Teatails, and we are bringing you, I'm sorry, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I am bringing you today's Teatails for tomorrow. So I'm not going to keep this video very long. I know you guys need to stay informed, but I also don't want you to be bored, especially bored because it's just me. So we're going to jump right on in. I am using my notes and my phone as well. The first things first, we're going to talk about the hard news. So some crazy stuff's been happening. Nothing new though. Everything's crazy in the world. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the G20 Summit. It took place in Germany. We did speak about it a little bit in our last episode. There was some controversy heading into it. There were a lot of protests and people were anticipating Trump and Putin meeting together. They did meet, and that meeting was actually way past the length of time that they said they were going to meet for. It ended up being a little bit over 2 hours, and they did speak about Russia's involvement in the past election, but not much more information was disclosed other than that. That's basically it. The United States also did back out of the climate, I believe climate agreement is what it was. That was Paris's climate agreement. They backed out, so now it is not the G20, it's G19 in that agreement. So we'll see what comes forward with that. Many people did not really expect the United States to be as welcomed as they have been in the past, and that kind of was the case, more so because of Trump. If you look at footage and stuff, he separates himself from the group, so that's his own fault. Honestly, I don't really feel bad for him, but we'll see how in the future countries are receptive to Trump. Now, the next story we have here is concerning Trump again. Trump Jr. has released, as of yesterday or the day before, emails from his father that are related to Russia and the elections, and about how to bring down the Clinton campaign, things of that nature. I'll probably post a link in the description box so you guys can get a little more information on what the emails contain specifically. But surprisingly enough, Donald Trump was not mad about these emails being leaked by his own son. He went to Twitter, of course. He commended his son for releasing the emails and commended him on the transparency that there is. I personally would probably be a little mad, but that's just me, especially if they didn't consult each other beforehand, but who knows, it could all just be another publicity stunt. Now, moving forward, the officer that shot Philando Castile, we did speak about this last episode. He was released. Not only was he released, but he's not charged with anything. He's getting away scot-free. Not only is he getting away scot-free, but he is receiving a little bit over of a $48,000 payout. He will not be returning to work, but that is his compensation for being fired, basically. So not only is he not getting in trouble for murdering someone, but he's getting paid for it. Moving forward, some crazy stuff happening in the environment. The biggest piece of ice, iceberg, it was an iceberg. It's the size of the state of Delaware, has broken off from the northwest of Antarctica. Now, that's pretty significant considering the president of our country, I'm neutral. The president of our country does not think climate change is a thing, but clearly it is, because icebergs are breaking off out here. But we'll see, honestly, where it heads, where it goes. Obviously, it's not moving very fast, but it is very significant because it is the biggest iceberg in history to break off from any piece of land. Now we're going to move a little bit into hot tea. Again, there isn't too much to talk about here. But I am gonna go back to last week's episode. We did give you the breakdown of Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna. That was the biggest thing that was happening, and we took most of the hot tea to talk about it, so I'm going to continue a little bit on with that. So Rob Kardashian is now getting sued by Blac Chyna because he released so many pictures and videos of her. They are calling it revenge porn. I didn't know revenge porn was a thing, but apparently it is, and it's illegal, and they're suing him. I'm not sure for how much. They haven't disclosed that information, but they will be moving forward, and I believe the judge granted a majority of what they asked for. I think that they already pressed charges and the judge had granted them. I'll put a link to more information about what exactly he was being charged with aside from revenge porn and how much he was charged with if it was monetary value. Moving forward, as you guys know, Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather are set to fight very shortly. Now they have been doing a lot of promotion and stuff for it. Recently they did a press conference, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, and that was talked about a lot because of the nature of it. There was a lot of trash talk, of course. Everybody's getting very hyped up. I honestly am personally very excited for the fight. I'm kind of confused as to why an MMA fighter is fighting a boxer. I find them to be very different types of fighting, but what do I know? I'm just giving you guys the information. So the reason why there was so much talk about it is because at one point there was trash talking, but Conor McGregor got so upset, he literally just told Floyd Mayweather to just shut up. It wasn't even trash. You could see that he was upset and bothered by what Floyd Mayweather was saying. One of the comments that stuck out was if it were an MMA fight, that Floyd Mayweather would be dead. The words dead, where he was dead in 2 minutes. Crazy. Also, Floyd Mayweather said to Conor McGregor that he'll be knocked out in under 10 minutes. He asked him if he wanted to go out on his face or on his back and gave him those two options. So we'll see how this fight goes. Comment down below if you guys have any plans to watch the fight with people. Let us know if you want to invite us to a pay-per-view party. We'll pull up. In other news, Madonna has just opened up a pediatric center in Malawi. According to CNN, this is the first institute is the first of its kind in the country. She did start a foundation in 2006 in Malawi designated to help the people, and the money, I guess, from the foundation went towards building this center. And last but not least, we're going to talk a little bit about Idris Elba. Woo! Idris Elba. Idris Elba. Anyway, let me get myself all types of back together. He recently graced the cover of Essence magazine, looking right. Idris Elba, looking right, man. And he did an interview not too long after saying that he will never remarry. So ladies, including myself, don't get your hopes up. It's a dub. It's a dub. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me, and thank you for paying attention even though my partner, Tendrina, isn't here. Thank you for staying informed and watching Teatails. Don't forget, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, if you'd like us to talk about anything, if you have any topics, panel-worthy, or any tip advice videos you want us to cover, email us at talandten@gmail.com. You can slide in those DMs at Teatails_ on Instagram. And thanks for watching. See you next time.